I was singing a song, minding my business. I mean, I was recording a song, singing it, minding my business. Okay, because again, this is just something I do because what else am I doing? Anyways, and I had this thought a couple months ago. I googled Terry Schiavo. I have no idea why the thought came to mind, and it wouldn't go away. Then it finally went away. I penciled it in my mental Rolodex and went about my business. I think I also mentioned on my actual post something about Jean Benet Ramsey's, right? Or I could be saying her last name wrong. But anyway, and I couldn't figure out why the two of these people are coming to mind because they are gone, and their passings were accidental, unsolved, whatever the case may be. So it's not nothing I could have drawn any new information from these people. They had teams of people investigating and so on and so forth, right? Just now I made a video and I was like, well, just before I was singing, I made a video and I was like, oh, I'm the longest person in my family that I know who's been living through this nonsense that I'm going through. And my spirit said, that's not true. You have an aunt that's been going through it much longer than you have, and so on and so such, right? Now, mind you, my aunt her medicine's been tampered with, she's been poisoned, all of the very same things that they've done to me, but they've been successful in literally wiping away her memories, taking away her sense of self, her quality of life is whatever they deem it to be, and so on and so such, right? And my spirit said, well, that's the same thing that they were attempting to do to you. You just, have a purpose, and that's why you're not in the same position, right? So then my spirit said Terry Schiavo is the same way. I'm not sure if her family and or her husband, which side it is, it's one of the two, that either put some type of spiritual nonsense on her. It's like some generational curse. It's something that the reason that she ended up in the situation she was in is not organic. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't anything that happened to her. It wasn't life or haphazard or chance happening. It was something done to her, right? And then black magic put her in that position to remain in that position, right? And then there was a benefit from her actual passing. So her being in that coma didn't benefit anybody for real. I mean, it did in the sense of energy vampirism. Like if you have a parent who has malignant narcissism, or you have a parent who is has Munchausen, like Gypsy Rose or myself, you end up, or Eminem, you end up in a situation where they're still siphoning off of you just because of the sympathies that they get from other people because they have a quote unquote sick child, right? And then I start hearing about John Benet Ramsey's, and it's the same thing. Her missing, her passing, all that, it feeds the family. It feeds somebody for the sympathies that they're receiving. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday and they literally told me they tell people fucked up shit that they're going through for a sympathy factor. And I literally just looked at them like, excuse me? Like, not just to tell you what's going on with their life, but to make sure that you constantly have a air of sympathy in the back of your mind for this person. That's sick.